Hey guys, MRG here with episode 39 of my Bloodborne Let's Play. In the last episode, we pretty much did a little, explored some of the research hall and just pretty much killed a few enemies. We didn't really do any major story stuff or boss-related content in that episode. Well, that's not true. The boss part is, at least. We did attempt Lawrence again, but got our asses handed to us. So, Monday, for like 7 or 8 hours, I grinded up to 143, and I also put a lot of my stats into strength. So this is pretty much, in terms of vitality and endurance is right where I need it to be, because at this point, it's going to take forever to get even a point. You have to spend like 5 levels to get at least 1 point more into endurance, or stamina and stuff, so it's not really worth it. Plus, I have the max stamina thing. People usually recommend not increasing it more than 20, which is a good strategy, but I like having it pretty high because I tend to go pretty wild when it comes to my attacks and dodging. Vitality, I'll probably get it up a little bit more, at least up to 1500, but that's if we level again. Skill could be a little higher, and blood tinge is pretty much where I want it. I don't want blood tinge any higher. Strength a tiny bit more, but yeah, so I put most of my levels into strength and then a little bit into skill and endurance just to get them up to where I wanted them. And I equipped my fire damage reduction rune. I'm going to actually change my rune a little bit, my rune set a tiny bit, because we are going to go back to the research hall and finish that up before we fight Lawrence. Lawrence is going to be the end of the episode, hopefully. Honestly, this is actually the highest level my character has ever been, period. The second character I had, the last character I had, I got up to 127. So this beats it by nearly 50, or nearly 20. So I put a lot of work into that. In an earlier episode, I showed the grinding method that I typically use. Basically, I go to the... I'll show you. I go to the Margot's Loft Middle, and then basically I kill those pig enemies. And I just rinse and repeat that a couple dozen times. It took me like 6 hours because I got up to about 1 million and then I lost it permanently, so I had to redo the whole thing. I think I grinded up, not including that million, I think I grinded up to about 3 to 4 million total during that grinding session. So we are loaded out. Also, I'm using my favorite weapon. This weapon is so good. The whirligig saw. I really wish I did a strength base to start with, to be honest, in this Let's Play, but I did want to try out some skill weapons I never used, so I'm kind of happy with that. But the whirligig saw, it's OP, does a lot of damage, and can be imbued with fire and bolt. It's so good. Plus, it is serrated, so it will do a little extra damage to beast enemies, which Lawrence is. So we're definitely going to be using that during the boss fight. I keep getting messages. I think something I posted on the Smash group got a lot of people pretty butthurt. A lot of people have been bitching and moaning about how Super Smash Ultimate is a party game. I mean, it's a fighting game, but it's also a party game, and it's also a arcade game, kind of. Like, I don't think it's an arcade game, actually, but whatever. It's a lot of genres. There's multiple genres a game can be. It can't just be one. It doesn't just have to be one, it could be multiple. God damn, people, like, really. I'm getting a little worked up there, so I apologize. So let's head to Saint Adeline finally and start her quest. I think we actually spoke with her last episode, so technically speaking, I already have it started.
Please, could you do something for me? I need brain fluid.
Yep, okay. So once you speak with her, you could do the quest. This is one side quest, even though it is a little easy. I always need a guide for. I do use a guide just so I know what to do in the order of things. So yeah, brain fluid is a bit tough to find, but just watch this episode. This whole episode is going to be revolving around that, and then Lawrence, and the episode afterwards, we are going to be doing the boss. The boss Well, actually, there's 2 bosses in this area, but we're gonna do one of them, and then I think I'm just gonna do a bunch of random jumps. Can I hit this freaking booger head? I don't know why I went, like, 3rd grade curse word right there, but whatever. Okay. I'm testing out a really good saw because I can't praise this weapon enough. It's a little bit slow, but it does a lot of damage and it makes up for it. And I think I heard this name before from some other YouTube thing or whatever, but a nickname I like giving this thing is called the Pizza Cutter of Death. Well, shit. Is he? Oh, he's alive. You landed on the stairs. Oh, that guy's good. Fuck, I always forget. Shh. No, that is not where you get one of the brain fluids. It's a little bit different. Alright, well, we don't really need to be on this level. We go up one way. I do prefer this form a little bit because it is a bit quicker and does decent damage. The saw part is good for beasts, though. So we're going to be mostly using the staff mode, I call it. Any enemies? Oh, there's a Gatling eye right here, so we'll kill him so we don't have to deal with This is actually the earliest I've done a live stream. At the current time of this recording, it is 10:13. I don't think I've ever done a video this early. I might have done one actually I might have done one a bit earlier, but that was kind of different. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like how the green screen's glitching right here because it just looks kind of nice. I don't hate it. So that is the door that leads to the bosses. We can't really access it right now. There's something we have to do up there, but I'm gonna be heading... Sorry, notification. I'm gonna be heading up right now. So I saw the Game Awards yesterday, and they were pretty good. I didn't love them, but I didn't hate them either. Had some good moments, some cool trailers for games I'm interested in. Like, if this guy could calm down for 2 seconds. My mind is skipping right now. New Bravely Default game is confirmed, which I'm honestly not interested in, really. I've never really finished a Bravely Default game. Honestly, Nintendo was disappointing this year. I'm not butthurt. I wasn't expecting them to do many announcements. Well, I kind of was, but at the end of the day, I mean, I'm not really too salty that they didn't confirm any DLC for Smash or anything like that. I just want to kill this guy because he's gonna track me and they're annoying. Plus, they drop blood vials, so I didn't mind wasting a lot of blood vials with it. Why? My strength is as good as my skill. Why is this just doing garbage? So that's the wrong way. We came from this way already, so if we could go back. This, let me see what else from the Game Awards. Some of the presenters were pretty cool. Reggie Fils-Aimé was one of them, and great seeing him again after his retirement. You know what? My mind is totally skipping. I don't really have a lot of games I'm super pumped for that were revealed during the Game Awards. I'm sorry. One of the trailers for the Fast and Furious Crossroads game, my friend pointed out something that's really true. It looks like a PS3 game in terms of graphics. It really does, and I'm just like... At first I was like, I thought he was just joking, but no, he... Okay. Dude really wanted to jump down! So that's a level we haven't been to yet, neither up there. So we'll go this one because none of over here I think is required. Words. Oh, never mind, that's the shortcut. Okay, we're going back. We were already here. My bad, my bad. Again, the research hall is one of the more confusing areas in this game, so... I think to get to down to that area, we're going to have to drop down to that platform and fight that hunter. Looks like he was already killed, so... The enemy, at least, so that's good. I know you could... There you go. Poisonizer. Let's move away from that Gatling guy. Did it count? Because normally if I fall that far, I die, so... Let's kill this Gatling guy so he's not annoying us. Oh, it's that guy. Live. And in all my grinding, I actually maxed out on most of my items on my Blood Echoes and Quicksilver, so we're pretty much good for the rest of the game. I believe... Yeah, this is one of them. One of the brain fluids, so we got one of 3. And the thing comes back alive. It's... You don't get Blood Echoes, and it's not like a permanent resource for grinding or anything like that, so it's just attack, grab the fluid, and run off. Nothing over there. Well, actually, with a check. I always roll when I'm near the bookshelves because of the acid trap that happens sometimes. Laboratory 4. So we're on the 4th floor. That is a death pit. That guy kind of startled me because of how they just hang out there. I think... No, that's that platform. Alright. No. Might be this one. So as a tip... Sorry about that sound, that's my... I have like a vacuum Roomba debot thing and it's causing a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I don't think you get anything from killing this one, so I want to do it. I would remember. But this is a new floor, so that's good. Oh, this one's a lot stronger than the rest of them. That's the first cold blood I've seen in this area. Legit, it is kind of funky. Okay. Is that hunter still alive? I'm curious. Whoa, buddy. Not my fault you didn't get what you wanted for Christmas. I'm sorry. So yeah, maxed out. Ooh, new set. I don't think it's that good, but I'll take it. Seems like a shortcut would be right here, huh? Like a hidden door or some passageway. Maybe they thought about it, but it was like, yeah, nah. Well, you won't do that. That was a weird tongue click. Okay, moving on. Ah, it's that one. So we're... Oh, I guess one thing I could talk about. The new Xbox Series X, the next-gen console, I really kind of like how it looks. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's for someone like me who has not a lot of shelf space for my entertainment system. It's not gonna be good, but it's not gonna be able to fit that well. But regardless of that, I'm fairly hyped for it. I'm not gonna get it when it comes out. Mostly because I think I'm going to get the next PlayStation first, and then around next year after that, like halfway through the year after that, I'm going to probably pick it up myself, so I'll have both next-gen consoles. I'm honestly more of a PlayStation guy, as you can tell, but I do kind of want to get an Xbox soon, because they're on sale currently, and I don't know, I'm kind of interested in one. But we'll see. This is, I think, Choco, and yes it is. So bring that one down, and then we're gonna head back the way we came. What is the current time on my video? 16 minutes. I'm sorry about this episode being just like a bunch of dumb shit. It's not gonna be like... We're not really going to do much Whoa! What the... Those enemies spawning in scare the crap out of me. It's not gonna be... Other than maybe Lawrence being defeated this episode, there's not gonna be too much progression. Whoa, rats! Despite how my reaction may have seemed, I'm actually kind of I kind of like rats. I used to have a pet one for a while, and his name was Whiskers. He was a cool rat. Debot got stuck. I'm not going to get it right now, so just bear with beeping for a few moments. Never mind. A few seconds. God damn it. I hope that's not picking up on the mic or camera. Speaking of camera, I need a new one because I'm having that problem with it. Excuse me. I'm having that problem with my current one. My PS4 is hyperventilating like crazy. I really need to get a new PS4 Pro or PS4. This one I think is starting to break down. It's a shame because like I don't really have a ton of money on me, so getting a new PS4 is going to be a huge expense. And I don't really want a lot this year for Christmas, so I don't want to like ask anyone for a new PS4, so that's not going to happen for a while. Oh, he's alive. I'm going to switch to my other weapon because it does more damage. Rider Blush. Buddy, I'm trying to heal. It'd be that fucking kind of... Oh, yep. But trying to heal. Fucking hate it when My attack misses by a slight millimeter, and I get whacked. But whatever. Good guy. And how did that asshole live when I knocked him off a ledge? He should have died from fall damage. I'm sorry. It's just, come on. Is there an invisible wall right there? Nope. Ow. I was just down there, so I would just get caught in my loop again if I drop down. I might do 2 videos today because, well, I didn't really record the last 2 days, and I don't mind doing another video today. It's kind of early, but I'm going to be taking a decent break so I can get a bit of food and some water and stuff. Just basic needs, you know. How do I get down there? This is where he fought the big guy, so I'm on the right track, I believe. Just gonna head up to the top. Oh my god, it's another one of these bastards. Thanks, game. But that's why I really like this. Just the smash on it is so good. Though it leaves you open, it takes like a few more. I think it takes like an extra second compared to other charge attacks. But it's one of those attacks that if you could get the hit on, you will be pretty good. Nah, I'm going for bigger one. This section and can be very, very dangerous. But if you have the right items, perhaps. Yep, there we go. You could shoot stuff off the ledges. Okay, come on, rat. Don't see me. There's just 2 of these guys up here, and then I think there's a few crows, but mostly just easily to avoid. Really? Really? Hey, buddy. Okay, fine. Freaking kill you old-fashioned way. Bring it. That was on purpose, don't worry. I just wanted to have a few extra quicksilver bullets just to be safe. So I think on that platform is the next brain fluid, but we're gonna continue going up this way so we could grab these collectibles. get mauled by the first, which... whatever. Chunk, nice. This is also +7, I think, so that might be why it's not doing... +8. But it has a ton of damage. It does nearly the same as this. Oh, never mind.
Listen close. Listen close.
Alright, so time for the main gimmick of this level. Wrong side. Push this lever and it'll raise the staircase below. And it's just like the whole column just rises. And this will give you access to a few new areas. So, pretty damn good time doing that. And I was wrong about the brain fluid being on the platform, I apologize. Is it hanging on with his foot? I had one like look like it was hanging on to the thing with its teeth once, so it was kind of funny. Okay, 2 brain fluids. So the next one's a bit tricky, but well, I'll show you how to get that once we're done up here and exploring the rest of the research hall. Current time, 26 minutes, not bad. I mean, this video is just full of a bunch of shit, so it's not great, but whatever. Die burb. Okay, is there any items up here that I can grab real quick? Perhaps drop down to grab one. Doesn't look like it. Besides the brain fluid, of course. So, we're gonna just drop down on that crow and kill it. Now that we lifted the platform, those little worm things I talked about earlier will be actually on the very bottom floor now. Guidance? Huh. We have one of those, except it's a better one, so that's the worst of the two we have. I didn't know you got a guidance room. Okay, I want to see this better. I love glitches, except for the fact that that thing is basically mooning the camera. I don't know why I'm acting childish today, guys. I apologize. But whatever. If you have a problem with it, that's your problem. You know, if you're gonna criticize someone for having a sense of friggin' humor. Look! I can't do shit. They stagger me and I can't do shit. I'm in halfway through my attack animation and I can't do shit. At least a lot of enemies are killing those. I think that one actually did too. Sorry. But we do get access to some new platforms, so. Booyah. We'll see what that does when we get back to the Hunter's Dream. Seems like that could do something, but nah, it's just design. Did burb. Headless guys. I think this is the new platform I was talking about. I think those guys are aggressive, so it's worth the time killing. There's not much for us left in the research hall. We do have access to that door now, which we can go to right now, but that will be probably next episode. With how long this episode's been, what I think I'm going to do is just finish up the side quest for Adeline, and then we will save Lawrence for next episode, as well as the next boss, the other boss. Just because... I'm trying to think. Do those both in the same location? Frenzy! Don't do it. Don't do it, Frenzy. Nope. Wow, it didn't do it. Alright, we're gonna hang out here for a little bit until the Frenzy goes down. I think these enemies actually come back alive. So just to be safe, I am DTF, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna wait for my Frenzy to die down and then we're gonna fight that. I have some sedatives, but I'm not gonna waste it at this point since it's almost gone. Ah, should have just been using Pierce, jeez. Okay, you learn something new every day, I guess. Okay. Across the way is more stuff to do. And I think that's pretty much it for this area. There's not really much for us to do. That's the shortcut. So I know there's that one platform we saw with the health item, that item drop or whatever, but I don't know how to get to that. Well, there's this platform. This is not the one I was talking about, but there's this platform. Lock shield. So yeah, this is the second shield. Like way earlier in the series I said like, oh, there's two shields in this game, one from the DLC, we'll get into that later. I think this one is like super arcane resistant. But the shields in this game are crap, so don't even bother using them. They're not useful. It's not Dark Souls, you don't... This game focuses more on attacking and dodging, and you don't really need the blocking from the shield. It doesn't really do much. There it is. Oh shit! Slow poison. That's fine. I have antidotes. Those bitch. Ew, close your leg. What? I didn't mean to use that. I wonder how many lulls, how much I need for a lull, because 143 is the highest I've ever been, so I'm kind of curious. Yeah, we're pretty much wrapped up with this area. I mean, if there's anything else I forgot... Oh, fuck. I think those guys are just down there because of reasons. No reason. Because I do think I was down there. I think I was down there. I'm sure it was. There's no way. If that was one of the... That has to be, yeah. So now there's a bunch of these like these worm body roll things. I would just avoid them. They're not really a big deal. I don't think they really follow either. Oh, that one probably does. So we'll get in here and see what that thing does. If it comes in, I'm gonna kill it, but yep, it's coming in. Oh boy, this one wants some too. I like how these things describe those giant blobs as non-hostile lumps of meat. Alright, so this... Now that we have the brain fluid...
I need brain.
Give brain fluid.
Thank you. Oh. 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 I'll have you. That makes me happy. I'm so... Oh, don't be greedy.
Alright, so now that we have that, reload the area, and then we can give her the second brain fluid. We're right next to the thing, so it's... Oh, Simon. Oh, and we have the balcony key, so... Or another key, so we could go to the undead cell.
Face of the blood-worshipping, beast-purging, healing church. But that's not all. You seek the secrets held by the nightmare, do you not? Then here's what you must do. Climb the astral clock tower and kill Maria. She hides the real secret. Go on, she hides.
Excuse me. Oh, God.
Oh, don't be greedy. I should know.
So yeah, we're gonna have to do this a few times. I always thought you had to use her blood, but you don't need to. You just have to refresh the area a few times and you'll be good. And using this bolt hunter marker refreshes the area. So. This is very worth your time.
Oh, don't be
Just to be safe, I will use the brain. I don't really use these at all, so I don't mind wasting it. So we'll use it up, and then hopefully that'll trigger the next stage. In total, there are 3 stages, but it takes a couple parts per stage. So got a message. What's up, Simon? Cool character. Alright, this is it.
Hello? Hello? Please, somebody. I need help. I'm trying. But I'm afraid the sound is fading. Hello? Please. Oh, please, I must know that. Yes, that's... thank you. Take it.
Balcony key. This is the key we wanted.
Oh, the sticky drip. Alex, can you hear?
So now that we have the balcony key, don't use that lever. I mean, you can, but it doesn't mean anything. Okay. Use the key on the balcony. And this opens up a new area. I don't think there's any enemies in this area. Oh, there are a few. Okay, so something you need to know about this. These guys have arcane magic that does a lot of damage, so just be very careful in this section. So we're going to explore this section and then head back to the Saint, because there's one more phase for her, whatever you call it, for a really good item. So, if you guys remember, this area is where we fought the Celestial Emissary as well as the Bretus, which I'm still surprised I beat that thing in one shot, man. That boss, in the base game, that is for me the hardest boss in the base game. So the fact that I was able to beat it in one try was staggering. But don't worry, there's no like nightmarish creature down there at all. Okay, so you don't have to worry about fighting a Bretus or anything again. So, oh, that's good. I don't think we need to go down there for anything, unless if you want to get shot up by a trillion dudes. Chunks. No item over here, I think. Nope. This next part... Sorry, I thought I saw some car pulling up, but it was just... whatever. This next part's really annoying. It is one of the more annoying things of this area, is you have to make this jump. You can't get over to that chest otherwise, you have to jump over there, and if you fail, you're going to have to bolt hunter mark to the last thing, and then head over here again, which isn't terrible, but... it's just a waste of time. And it doesn't help the fact that the jump in this game is complete garbage, because you have to hold circle and then like press it to do a jump, and if you miss time you can jump right into the hole or just not make it whatsoever. So let's see if we can do it first try. Hey, first try! I don't remember what's in this chest. Okay. Not sure there's anything for us here either. So, yeah, no, there isn't. So, bolt hunter mark. Also, yes, I know, I see the blood echo number. I don't need to get reminded of that. Time is at 11 o'clock. I might be able to do a second video today, but let's see how long this video has been going for, because, yeah, 45 minutes. Yeesh. So let's wrap up Saint Adeline's quest, and I am going to end the video off. We're not going to do Lawrence this episode. I've thought about it, but that's just going to take like another 10 to 15 minutes, and I don't really want to waste your guys' time right there.
Do it.
So the next stage is pretty obvious. Nope. You just get a rune for doing this, or rune. Don't know how to say. I'm trying to say my mind wants to say ruin. So anyway, you get one of those runes from doing this. You don't really need to get it for anything. The one I mostly recommend getting is just the balcony key, and if you want to get this one, you can. But I mean, you need 2 brain fluids for the balcony key, and the third one's pretty easy to get after that. So where is she? There she is.
One last time. Will you fetch brain fluid just one last time? The murky, mushy fluid that all the sticky sound whispers to me. So very close, right into my ear. My head, just a head, that's all there is. I need my baptism. Please, I beg of you, I want to be something.
So the third one is pretty easy to get. Give it a second.
Please, the sticky I see a shape. My guide, I see your voice. Clearly as it bends and bleeds. My own revelation. Just for me. Thank you for everything. Really, I used to be nothing.
And that's the end of her quest. You get the Milkreed Ruin, the balcony key, which leads you to that area where you, the different version of where you fought the Celestial Emissary, and just some brain or blood. So we got her blood. We got that. I again don't remember if there's anything down there in that area besides what we already got. Plus, I don't really want to deal with these guys. They have a lot of arcane damage. They do a lot of arcane damage, and I don't want to mess with that crap.
Someone.
So, yeah, I'm going to head back to Hunter's Dream and repair my stuff because I've been doing this video for an hour, so my stuff definitely needs to get some repairs. Stock up on a few things, and about 10 minutes I'm going to do another video, so just stay tuned. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in a bit.